Guys, we've done a lot of EA requests in the last 1 or 2 years due to the whole COVID scenario. And I can tell you, we have an incredible success rate. In fact, none of our requests have been denied as of now. So I'm going to be telling you exactly, step by step, what is the reason for denials that people get and how we have been avoiding these reasons to make sure that the visa requests, the emergency appointment requests do not get denied. And hopefully, this should help you go forward with your own emergency appointment requests as well, your expedited appointment requests as well, without any sort of denial, without any sort of worries. Okay, so I'm going to be doing that in this video. Stay tuned to know more. Again, before we move forward, I just want to emphasize, if you haven't subscribed already, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon next to it. Alright, let's begin with the video now. Great. So if you have actually went to the website of the US Travel Docs, you will see that there are some certain conditions that you need to fulfill to be able to request an emergency appointment. If you're not fulfilling those conditions, that's the biggest mistake people make. They don't think that meeting those conditions is important, or they don't think that those conditions are important enough for them to pay attention to them. And that's probably one of the biggest reasons people get rejected. Let me tell you, there are a couple of streams under which you are eligible for the emergency appointments. And if you don't really fall under one of these streams, first off, your emergency request will be denied, to be very honest with you. So let me just tell you these streams first off, and then we'll move forward. Okay, so the first stream is medical needs. Again, every single one of these streams actually has their own conditions and terms under them. So for instance, for medical reasons, if you're going, then you should have a document from your own domestic country's doctor that this is the treatment that this applicant is seeking. Then there should be a letter from a US doctor that I'm ready to perform operation or basically operate on this client. All right, and you should again have proof of how you're going to be funding this whole endeavor, your trip to the US, your medical attention needs, all of that. So this is just for the medical part, right? Again, you could fall under one of the other four streams, which are funeral or death, urgent business travel needs, student or exchange visitor, and finally, ESTA denied. This is actually a little bit of a complicated scenario. This is only for applicants under the Visa Waiver Program partnership countries. At present, India is not one of them. A lot of countries are not one of them, but if you fall under these countries, you can basically go to the US without a visa. And in case this program does not apply to you for some reason, in that case, you can go for an emergency appointment. It's only for people from those countries. In this video, however, we're going to be focusing on the Student and Exchange Visitor Program, SEVP. This is the fourth stream that I talked to you about. Again, the major conditions over here. I'm going to be citing down these three conditions, and these are: number one, you should have your original I-20 or DS 2019. Number two, you should be applying within 60 days of your program start date. And number three, you should not have been denied a visa if your emergency appointment was approved previously in the last 6 months and you went to the appointment and then there it was denied. If that is the condition, then you are again not eligible for this whole scheme of emergency appointments for the next 6 months. So unfortunately, that's that. Again, you only get 2 attempts to file for an EA. The first time, if you get denied, your request gets denied, no problem, you can go ahead, apply again. If your request gets denied again for the second time, you can't really do anything about it. Again, in this case also, you cannot apply for 6 months. And if your request gets approved and you go to the consulate and then you get rejected, again, no more EAs for the next 6 months. Okay, so all of this is very important, and I hope you understand these terms first off. And next, I'm going to be telling you about I think a lot of people have issues with the second term. They think that, look, my friend applied before 60 days from his program start date and they got their visa approved. So, this information clearly is wrong. Look, I'm only giving you the information that's from the official source. I'm not really giving you information based on some cases. In some cases it works, but it's always at the discretion of the visa officer who is going ahead with your process. It's always at the discretion of the officer. They may deny it, they may accept it. And do you really want to put yourself in the position over there when you have 2 very good chances to apply for it? And let's say that you apply for it for the first time, it gets rejected, even though your friend's request was approved. It probably puts you in a very difficult position. Now you can only reschedule or basically apply one more time. So avoid that situation at all costs. I know some clients that I'm working with, they exhausted all of their EAs. They applied twice before their program start date, and today they don't have any one of them left. This is the real cases, real people that I'm telling you about, and they're in distress right now. So don't go forward and put yourself in that situation just because someone else seems to have gotten it. Okay, it may be true in some cases, but I do not recommend it at all. Okay, secondly, how do you make a strong case for yourself? See, personally, I feel that as long as you make a strong case, and that's what we have done with all of our applicants, that's why the success rate is 100% till now. Let me actually tell you, if you make a strong case for yourself, you will never get rejected. Okay, again, it's still at the discretion of the visa officer, so I shouldn't say never, but you get the point, right? So making a strong case for yourself can be done in a couple of ways, and we actually do it all the time. For instance, you can pay your service fee. You can show them that, look, I'm heavily invested in this endeavor. Not only do I have my I-20, I'm also paying the service fee. See, then you can show them that you have paid other fees to the university. Maybe you paid $500, $1,000 to book your seat at the university. That's also an investment. You have to make a strong case for yourself that, look, I'm heavily invested, all of this is non-refundable, and if I don't go forward with this right now, I'm losing my only chance to go for this program. If you create a case like that, and remember, this does not have to be so complicated. Again, there are other ways to do it as well. I'm just telling you a couple of ways which work in most of the cases. But in general, when we work with clients, it's really on a one-on-one basis, and things really turn out different in general. So as long as you are able to make a strong case for yourself, you will generally never face any such issues, and you will be able to get your EA accepted. Once it is accepted, you will be able to see additional slots in the upcoming few days, and you'll be able to select from them. So you will be the lucky one in that case. So with that said, with everything done over here, I just wanted to thank you for watching this video. Again, all of it, I have tried my best to cover it, and if you appreciate the work that we are putting in over here, I would really appreciate subscribe, like, comment, whatever you can do. And thank you so much for watching this video. I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Again, if you have personal doubts about all of this, you can go ahead, text me on my Instagram. We're always happy to help. I haven't been able to reply to most messages right now, to be very honest with you, because the workload is so high. Like, booking the slots right now, the whole team is on it, and even then we're able to get 4 or 5 slots per day when there are more clients per day. So that's something that we need to make sure that we get ahead of, and that's probably why I haven't been able to reply to most messages. But in general, I am still replying to a couple every single day, and I assure you I'll get to yours as well if you send a message over there. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Again, really appreciate having you over here, and goodbye and take care for now.